Hi everyone! Welcome back to Loft Living Idea YouTube channel. Embrace bohemian style in your studio apartment design with cozy and unique decorating. Introduction. Embracing bohemian style in a studio apartment design is about creating a cozy, layered, and unique space that feels both inviting and expressive. By mixing eclectic elements, earthy textures, and rich color palettes, you can transform even the smallest studio into a haven of comfort and style. The focus is on decor and design that makes your apartment feel both personal and visually striking. Layers of texture. A true bohemian-inspired studio thrives on texture, and layering is the key to achieving that cozy atmosphere. Incorporate a mix of woven throws, knitted blankets, and tasseled cushions draped across a low-profile sofa or daybed. Add a Moroccan rug with intricate patterns underfoot, and pair it with a sheepskin rug layered casually on top for a cozy, collected look. The interplay of fabrics makes the space feel dynamic and lived in. Earthy color palette. Warm tones like terracotta, ochre, deep teal, and muted olive bring the studio apartment alive with richness and depth. Paint one accent wall in a clay-inspired shade to create a grounding effect, while the other walls remain in soft neutrals to maintain balance. The earthy hues can extend through upholstered seating, patterned drapery, and ceramic accents, tying the room together in a warm embrace. Low seating arrangements. Furniture placement plays a crucial role in the bohemian studio, and opting for low seating arrangements creates a relaxed vibe. A floor cushion seating area layered with oversized pillows works beautifully around a low, round coffee table made of reclaimed wood. This cozy nook encourages gathering and highlights the casual, free-spirited nature of the design. wood and natural materials. Wood is a signature element of Bohemian decor, offering warmth and grounding the space. Incorporate a wooden bed frame or futon-style daybed, bamboo shelving, and a rustic coffee table with visible grain. Accent these with wicker baskets and rattan chairs that add texture and authenticity. These natural materials complement lush fabrics and greenery, reinforcing the organic feel of the design. Layered lighting. Bohemian design thrives on creating mood through lighting, so avoid harsh overhead lights. Instead, layer lighting with Moroccan lanterns, string lights draped casually along a wall, and a mix of brass and glass table lamps. A rattan pendant light above the seating area brings warmth, while candles placed in clusters around the room add a soft, intimate glow. Artistic wall treatments. Walls should be a canvas for creativity in a Bohemian studio. Use woven wall hangings, tapestries with tribal patterns, or gallery walls mixing vintage art prints with handmade macrame. Adding floating wooden shelves allows for layering plants, books, and trinkets, giving the walls both texture and personality. The goal is to avoid blank, sterile walls by turning them into expressive backdrops. Plants and greenery. No Bohemian design feels complete without the lush presence of plants. Incorporate a variety of greenery from hanging pothos and trailing ivy to tall fiddle leaf figs placed near the window. Macrame plant hangers create vertical interest, while terracotta pots tie in with earthy tones. The greenery softens the space and adds a calming, nature-inspired energy. Vintage furniture finds. In a studio apartment, unique vintage furniture pieces add character and charm. A mid-century wooden dresser repurposed as a TV stand or a vintage trunk serving as a coffee table creates a focal point. Layer these with patterned runners or embroidered cloths to highlight their uniqueness while blending with the overall eclectic mix. Global patterns and textiles. Bohemian design borrows heavily from global influences, making textiles essential. Introduce key lame cushions, Suzanne throws, or ikat curtains in bold patterns and vivid colors. Drape a patterned textile across the back of a chair or use it as wall art. The mix of cultural designs creates an eclectic yet cohesive atmosphere. Cozy bed nook. In a studio, the sleeping area should feel inviting and distinct. Create a cozy bed nook with layered bedding, fringed blankets, and an assortment of mismatched pillows in earthy tones. A canopy of sheer fabric or fairy lights draped overhead separates the bed visually, giving it an intimate bohemian vibe while still blending with the studio's overall design. Brass and metallic accents. Touches of brass, copper, and gold elevate the bohemian studio, adding warmth and sophistication. Incorporate brass-framed mirrors, metallic trays on the coffee table, and copper lanterns hanging from the ceiling. These reflective surfaces pair beautifully with earthy materials, balancing rustic elements with a hint of glam. Decorative flooring choices. Floors in a studio can act as a stage for the entire decor. Layer rugs of different shapes and textures, mixing jute, wool, and patterned textiles to create visual depth. A large area rug anchors the main seating zone, while smaller rugs define corners like the reading nook or bed area. This layering adds dimension and reinforces the cozy aesthetic. Multifunctional furniture. Studio apartments demand smart furniture placement, and multifunctional pieces fit perfectly into the bohemian design. Choose a storage ottoman upholstered in Kilim fabric, a daybed that doubles as a lounge, or a folding screen decorated with woven rattan to divide spaces. These pieces balance practicality with visual appeal, maintaining the boho look without compromising functionality. Hanging decor elements. Suspended elements add an airy, playful touch to the bohemian studio. A hanging wicker chair with layered cushions makes a stylish focal point, while beaded curtains between zones create subtle separation. Hanging lanterns and macrame planters suspended from the ceiling enhance vertical design without overcrowding the floor space. Handmade and artisan details. Bohemian style thrives on craftsmanship, so highlight handmade pieces in the studio. Pottery with irregular finishes, woven baskets from local artisans, and hand-painted ceramic tiles bring individuality and artistry to the space. These items enrich the apartment with tactile quality and authenticity. Mirrors and reflective surfaces. Mirrors expand a studio apartment visually while adding a touch of design elegance. Choose ornate brass-framed mirrors or sunburst designs to reflect light and create the illusion of space. Position mirrors across from windows to maximize natural light and accentuate the warm glow of layered lighting. Ceiling statement pieces. The ceiling often gets overlooked, but in Bohemian design, it's an opportunity for expression. Hang a bold pendant light in woven rattan or drape colorful fabrics across the ceiling for a tent-like effect. Wooden beams or faux beam accents can also enhance the boho charm, making the overhead space part of the cozy design story. Decorative tablescapes. Tables become layered displays in Bohemian design. Style your coffee table with stacked art books, candles in glass holders, and a small brass tray with crystals or trinkets. Dining tables can hold mismatched ceramic plates and patterned cloth runners that stay in place even when not in use. These decorative surfaces add richness and personality. Accent wall with natural elements. An accent wall created with natural materials like exposed brick, reclaimed wood panels, or stone adds texture and warmth to the studio. Pair it with soft fabrics and greenery to balance its raw quality. The wall becomes a visual anchor in the space, enhancing the eclectic Bohemian atmosphere. Conclusion. Embracing bohemian style in your studio apartment is about creating a sanctuary of textures, earthy tones, and global-inspired decor. Through layering fabrics, thoughtful furniture placement, and attention to details like lighting, plants, and handmade accents, you can transform a small space into a cozy, unique retreat. Every design choice contributes to a free-spirited atmosphere that feels both artistic and welcoming.